Hello, everybody. This is our, fourth commentary we have done so far?
So you say. I think I've done more than 4 commentaries. But...
Not counting on the projects, but this is a commentary for, our 7th Christmas special?
It's the 7th one.
Yup, 7th Christmas special, which is Man and Dog Christmas Edition 6.0 Winter Wonderland, a.k.a. the longest title we have ever come up with for a video.
Yeah. I think
Definitely
it is.
that
Yep.
was, yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, for those who don't know yet, I'm Andrew Boylan.
I'm Alex Corson.
And Ian McGill.
And you're listening to the commentary for the 7th Christmas special. I can't believe we've made 7 of these already. I really like this commercial. I'm trying to find... There's very few VHS trailers for these because we've used all of them up in the last few years.
Yeah.
I don't know what year that was because they were re-released so many times. Here we go. Brought this back.
Yep. That's actually the CBS special presentation for those who don't know.
Yeah. Here we go. Wow, that's fuzzy.
Yeah.
I have to upgrade that. There's your logo.
I have to upgrade that pretty soon too.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks alright for now, but I have a few ideas as to what I could do.
Yeah. Here we go. Now, I honestly didn't know how to open this up because there's only so many ways you can open it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really like these photos here.
You know, I forgot to credit John Kabchak in the credits because he actually took these pictures were on his social media, and these pictures were taken in 2009. For those who don't know, and I always liked them.
Yeah, it makes sense given the fact that it's Wonderland and it's winter.
Yeah, I had that name for a while. I didn't know because originally the idea we didn't do it this time. Maybe next time we'll do it, but the original idea was I wanted to call it Winter Wonderland because I wanted to show us decorating the whole park, not just the man and dog.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to show you guys how we hang the lights and put the garland on, but, you know, you've seen the pier, you kind of get the idea. Now, Dan McDermott, I met up with Dan a couple weeks ago, and he had footage of him, hanging on to a Christmas decoration on Asbury Avenue that was filmed at Christmas time back in 2017. And I said, hey, can we put that in the special? He goes, yeah, take it. So I said, okay. So we got Dan in this one, too.
Yeah.
So even though he left Wonderland, we still have him in this one, which is good.
Yeah. He's always welcome to come back, you know?
Yeah. Alex, you did that.
Yeah, that was all me right there. I used what's called, I forget what it is, but it's a Mac software.
Yeah.
Yep. Here we go.
By the way, Butters, thank you for giving me that Actress 317 stamp at the bottom. I lost it.
Yeah.
So, and we have it again. I think I asked you to text him like literally 5 hours before this went on the air.
Yeah, you did. It was Thanksgiving Day.
Yeah.
You texted me saying, hey, do you still have that logo? Because I lost it. And I'm like, okay, I'll try to reach out to him. Now, being the fact that it was Thanksgiving Day when he texted me that, I was like, I wasn't sure if Butters was seeing his family or not. But luckily, he got back to me right away, and he gave me that, and I sent it to you, and vice versa.
Yeah.
And,
I feel like we have done this so many times.
yeah.
Like, maybe next year we'll change it up a bit. Maybe we'll do, like, a story or something.
Yeah, kind of like, Wonderland 2 or something like that?
No, not like a... Maybe, like, a Christmas special or something. Like, you know how in Heavy Duty we did, like, a one where Matt Hoover was reading a story?
Yeah, I know.
Maybe something like that. Not in rhyme. Definitely not in rhyme. But, like, maybe something like... I don't know, like, cause I get, like, I know you guys like to watch us put the Christmas stuff on them and all that, but I feel like it's getting a little, you know, like, let's mix it up. Like, you know how 4.0 we mixed it up big time with the Christmas commercials and the
Yeah,
VHS?
we did, yeah.
Like, we did it, but now it feels like we've done that, like, a few times, and it's like, even when I was putting 6.0 together, it kind of felt like, okay, we're on autopilot again.
Yeah, it's like deja vu, you know?
Yeah, because we've done it, and I actually like putting the Christmas commercials in. That's one of the things I do like. Because I was going to do VHS Treasures Christmas, and I didn't know how to do it. And when we
and
were
not
doing
to mention,
4.0,
there's so,
I
and
had
not to
that
mention,
idea.
they did so many videos where it's just hours upon hours upon hours of Christmas commercials recorded off TV.
Right,
from like long ago.
Yeah, so there's no need to make another one. But there are certain ones that I like, and there's new ones that I found over the years that I do like. So I like putting them in here. Because I always like making it look like it's on TV. That's always fun.
Yeah, as a comm major, you know, because I'm a communication studies major at Stockton, you know, it's a very good attempt, honestly.
Yeah, Butters, thank you for that shirt. That shirt looks it looks fantastic.
Yeah, it looks good.
It looks good on him. In fact, his Christmas bow tie blends in with that shirt. It's hard to tell. I don't know if you've noticed that. Did you notice that?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's like you can't even see it almost.
Yeah.
Because it's like, what, the same color scheme, pattern, and all that?
It is.
Yeah. Now, Ian, a lot of people say that watching you sew is like the equivalent of watching an ASMR video, or perhaps better yet, it reminds them of that scene from Toy Story 2 where Gary fixes up Woody.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's what people liked about it. Wow, shirtless Hank.
I know, that's a first, I think, right?
Therapist, shirtless Hank can't hurt you. Shirtless Hank.
Did we show him like that before?
Yes, for the Man and Dog vlogs.
2019 or 21?
For 2019.
Okay.
It was 4 hours.
Wow, look how destroyed that bandana looked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder how did that happen anyway?
It got caught in his neck, and when the head turns, it gets crossed in with the torso, so it just ripped over time.
Wow. Oh, okay.
I mean, it's been on him since 2014, so
you
sewed it on in 2019.
Yeah, did he have a bandana originally? From the
I don't know if he did. It's hard to tell. Maybe he did. I mean, if you look at the picture, maybe. I know Rocky and Bubba did. They had him out in the open, but Tony and Hank, I don't know. Hank probably. Like, if you look at the picture, maybe you can see something. I don't know.
Yeah, and some of the footage really speaks for itself, and oh, you alright, Ian?
Yep.
Oh, careful. Yeah, we're doing this at Ian's place this time. We're doing it in a different part of the house where there's like just stuff all around us. Like, actually, right behind me is there's a giant heffalump just staring at us that you, Ian, built from scratch.
This is like the warmest room in the house right now. It's the center of the house compared to how Wonderland was today.
So today, as of recording this commentary, it's
November 25th.
November 25th, and Wonderland was open today, and it had to be at least, 20, 30 degrees in the park?
30 degrees. I was freezing.
Yeah, we were all freezing. And
we got the monorail open.
Yeah, that was a good thing that you guys were able to get it open.
Because it hasn't been open since early October, and even though we've been open every weekend, for some reason it hasn't been open, so I had to fight big time to get that thing opened, especially after all the decorating. Like, no, we are opening it. I don't care how cold it is, we're getting it open.
Yeah.
And on New Year's Eve, we're going to have a party up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, big time.
Party up there.
For any person who visits the pier on New Year's Eve, you know exactly what we're talking about.
Yeah, we're like you guys, I want cameras. I want people filming. I want people to have s'mores, hot chocolate. Butters, you can bring your drum set with you and play Rocky Top live if you want to. I could care less.
Supply the memes.
Because we're going to have a blast on New Year's Eve. We're going to have so much fun. Because so many people are going to be up there. And we got to get the word out. We got to tell everybody, hey, guess what, guys? We do this stuff every year. And we got part 3 coming out next summer. So keep an eye out for that.
Yep. Yeah. Definitely. It's going to be a fun... Summer 2024 is looking to be...
Yeah, we got so much stuff prepped, and when the trailer drops, you guys are going to go nuts.
Now, did you ever... No, you didn't ever take Tony's...
This
back
was
of
the first
Tony's
time.
head. Yeah.
First time we ever took it off. I never went in the back of his head. I've never been in the back of Henrietta's head or Hank's head either. Rocky and Bubba and now Tony are the only ones.
Okay.
Yep, that's the back of Tony right there. And also, I just want to ask, and Andrew, I bet you have this question too. What is up with you guys being obsessed with Tony's ears?
Oh, I'm not obsessed. I'm wondering that question too. I've asked some people that question, and I think I've gotten an answer. Did it start out as a meme or something?
Yeah, it started like as some big meme where I think Connor CSC did a video where he parodied. Okay, so Connor CSC made a parody video of Peaches from the Super Mario Brothers movie, but instead of Peaches, he sung. It was like Tony, 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 Tony's ears. I love that song, and I remember watching it. I could not stop laughing at that video, and
I have an idea. on New Year's Eve when we hand out hot chocolate, just tell them it's not hot chocolate. It's another type of dirty liquid.
Oh, no.
They know what I'm talking
Oh,
about.
Rocky Water.
They know.
The fact that we're sitting here embracing the memes just really speaks to our volume.
Yeah.
Oh, and actually, that's another thing. Butters actually told me that the mustache mechanism is still in Tony's head.
We're doing a lot of stuff. Like I said, summer 2024 is going to be awesome.
Is that the camera? The video camera?
Yeah, that's Andrew's video camera.
Yeah, wow, that thing really zooms in perfect detail, too.
It does, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got footage from the fun slide zooming into that. Did you guys see that part?
No.
At the end?
Yeah.
Oh, it's there. Yeah, I went on top of the fun slide and zoomed right in. You'd be amazed.
Yeah, it was a good thing, too, because when we did the 30th anniversary movie a couple of years ago. Wait, was it last year when we did that?
2022.
Yeah.
Last year, yeah.
Yeah. A lot of people really wanted us to continue doing the fun slide shot. You know, but we couldn't utilize it, and not to mention, it was actually what's funny is that the fun slide was moved outside of the building for the summer, and then for like the Christmas season, it was moved back into the building.
Yeah, but it's on the other side of the building. It's towards the carousel now. But even though it's further away, I got up there. I was able to zoom right in, and still got them. And I have that. Some of that footage is in this special. Now this was done. We had stuff to fix up before we put the Christmas stuff on them. So.
Yeah.
That's why we shot the. I forget when we shot.
I think this was mid-November. Like I want to say November 15th or something like that.
Was this like the week before? Because I know we went in there like the week of Thanksgiving. We went. Thanksgiving was on a Thursday, and we went on Monday and Wednesday to put the Christmas stuff up.
Right? Yeah, and a little bit of Thursday morning too.
Yes. Yeah. But this was done. This whole thing was done like I think the week before Thanksgiving, right?
I want to say
It was definitely after Halloween.
It was definitely after Halloween. Yeah. It was definitely somewhere around mid-November when you guys started doing the little bit of the character renovation before you dove nose deep into Christmas. So
yeah, because usually I give dates, like the date it was recorded on, and I didn't with this one.
Yeah, I mean, if you do check the video files, it will tell you the time and day it was recorded.
Yeah.
So who knows? Yeah. But this was definitely somewhere around mid-November.
Mm-hmm.
Man, Hank's shirt looks good on him. I had to do that. That was my idea with the Rocky Mouse bit. I had to. Disney, please do not sue us when we do this.
Disney's not watching this. They're not watching this.
They could care less now about it.
They could care less. And I could care less about what they're doing.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid to say it. I will say it. They haven't been good since the last 2D animation film. Let's be honest, folks.
Yeah, but anyway, so with the, I had a lot of fun filming this too. Only because I had these ideas going through my head, like, let's see how many memes I can create with this. Yeah, just so we could reach to the younger demographic.
I don't know what's up with the Simpsons stuff here. That's still my favorite Treehouse of Horror episode. Well-behaved kids, sisters-in-law dead, nice house. Woohoo! I hit the jackpot.
What's a donut? Duh! Yeah. I know this is Christmas, but
that was funny.
Yeah, it's always funny when we bring up The Simpsons. And the Clogger bit, that was even funnier.
Oh, the movie was great. I'm still waiting for the sequel.
I'm hearing stuff now that they're doing a sequel now.
I hope so. I hope it's funny, because the show isn't.
Yeah.
It hasn't been funny in a long time.
Yeah, the thing is, when you have stuff like The Simpsons, you know, like, when it's, especially considering the fact that it's, season 33, 34 now?
Yeah, it's one of those. Long.
It's one of those moments where you just, like, it has officially run its course. You know what I mean?
Like some people say it should have stopped around like season 6 or 7. In my opinion, season 10 is when they should have wrapped it up. Like season 9 or 10, right around there. Like after Homer's Enemy came out, which in my opinion is a classic episode.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, that was season 8. Like somewhere around there, they should have just ended it. But yeah, it's still going. Okay, here we go. Yeah.
Ah, yes, the Charlie Brown Christmas.
Yeah, I love these commercials.
Yeah.
And I got a lot of these on the Siskel and Ebert Thanksgiving one that came out recently, and the Christmas one too. I tried making those look like they're on TV. Mm-hmm. There's something about Christmas commercials that are just so great. I don't know what it is. Yeah, so this is for the Eaton Park, those cookies that we always eat with the smiley face, and I thought, I don't know if they're gonna get this commercial because they might not know about Eaton Park cookies. So I'm like, let me take
it's a Western Pennsylvania thing.
Yeah, it was based outside Pittsburgh and Ohio and a couple of other mid-eastern states.
So if I took my clip and put it over, that would be funny.
Yeah, because I used to go to that restaurant all the time when I visited my grandparents out Western Pennsylvania.
I never bowed down to any spot, sure.
And those cookies are so good.
They're really good.
Yeah, and for those who don't know, that's actually a line from the movie Wayne's World. Just watch Wayne's World when they're showing all the product placement in that movie. It's hilarious.
This one actually hits a bit home to me because
John Denver.
Yeah, with that and not only that, the fact that Olivia Newton-John was in this, it reminds me of a couple family members who really loved Olivia Newton-John. So
speaking of John Denver, here are the Muppets.
yeah. I never saw this, but I have it on videotape.
You never saw this movie?
Bits and pieces, but not the whole movie.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I just saw that movie for the first time in its entirety last year, and you better check it out. It's good.
It is.
This commercial's hilarious. I love this commercial. I don't know what they did to get this girl to do this, but her mother was behind the camera saying, "Okay, now do this with your hands." Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, that one. Pepsi and Home Alone gets you $5. What a deal! So how did you get money today, Bill? Oh, I got $5 just from buying Home Alone.
The best version of the Grinch ever.
Yep.
I don't care what anybody says. This beats the Jim Carrey version. I don't care. I mean, I hate to say it, I do kind of like the Jim Carrey version, but the Chuck Jones one's just way better.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Christmas Story turns 40 this year.
Yep, and I love that they play that 24 hours. I love it.
Yep.
It's been a tradition since I was a little kid. I love it. All tonight.
TBS, yep.
When it was TBS Superstation.
Yep.
That was a long time ago.
Yep. Same station that broadcasted, what movie? Red Water?
Yep. You're watching the longest running title we've ever had. Coming up next, a decent half hour of Christmas television.
Now, here's a pop. Now, I know someone who loves the Grinch, but at the same time, absolutely loves the Jim Carrey version.
Is it because they grew up with the Jim Carrey version?
Most likely.
Okay, that's understandable. Yeah, it's because they grew up with it, and that's understandable.
Yeah. Same thing with Snow Day, We know it's bad, but we like it.
I wouldn't say Snow Day is a bad film. I mean, I've seen films that are far worse for kids, but as a kid's movie, I got into it. I liked it, and it's more of a nostalgia movie for me. I wouldn't sit down and watch it with people. If you're interested in watching movies made for kids, or if you want to see a truly good '90s Nickelodeon movie, watch Snow Day. That's one of the good ones.
Yeah.
Even though it came out in 2000.
Yeah. Close enough though.
Yeah. All right, now this footage that you're seeing here, this was
Monday.
This was Monday of Thanksgiving week.
So this was November 20th of 2023 when we shot this stuff. This was day 2 technically.
The sweeping took forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, next time I gotta bring a vacuum or my dust buster to clean that up. Okay, so we couldn't say this on the air, and we did film it, but I took it out. Those shingles are filthy.
Yeah, they were.
Absolutely filthy because they haven't been dusted in 60 years. Remember that roof's been there since 1965.
Yeah. Literally almost 60 years at this point.
Yeah, almost.
Jeez. Ian the Clean Man, that's why.
I'm going to say this now, and I probably said it before. When I did 3.0, that was the one with the Screaming Serpent roller coaster.
Uh-huh.
I was in a bad spot in my life when I did that one.
Mm-hmm. So was I.
I hated, I did 3.0 just to force myself because I needed something that would, make
cheer
me happy.
you up.
I think we all were kind of in a bad spot of our lives.
It It was bad because it was the first time I was doing it on my own. Like, Dan had left. Ian, you weren't there that year.
Yeah.
And Alex, I didn't know you yet.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Yeah. So,
2021 is when I first met you. So
yeah, 4.0 was when you came on.
yeah.
So you came on the following year, which was good because I'm glad both of you guys came back. And we had Dan. We had a cameo with Dan in there too, so that was
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, this bit here, that was a,
This was supposed to be done last year in 2022 for 5.0, but unfortunately what happened was, you guys know what happened, unfortunately we couldn't do it, and when we did do 5.0, it was 3 days after Christmas, and I thought, there's no point in putting lights on loading and unloading, we'll just save it for next year.
yeah,
And, but
make
I'm glad,
more of it.
Yeah, like, I'm glad we waited. This took forever to try to hook this in, because you got to wire it in, you got to make sure it doesn't fall, and you got to make sure it's not going to hit the train when it goes by. So, like, this was...
Yeah.
Like, I don't even know if we're ever going to do that again next year. I don't know. That was too much.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. If only there was like a way to make it easier next time,
Yeah.
Thankfully they hooked that plug in there. That outlet was actually hooked in a couple of years ago, so thank goodness that was there.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how else we would have hooked this in. And I had to run another extension to plug in the card swiper. Because you got to plug in both the lights and the card swiper into that. So I got a little adapter to plug on the end of that extension cord. Originally I wanted to put lights around the monorail tunnel where the train comes out.
Yeah.
The problem is, where are you going to hook it up to?
Mm-hmm.
So, but it would have looked great. I mean, maybe next year. There's always next year. We can always do stuff next year.
Yeah.
Which I might do.
Yeah. And this was another unique idea right here, too.
Yeah, I wanted it to go around the cactus. And this is hard. Like, getting that ladder in that area. Like, it's such a small area. Like, it's tough. It's really tough doing it.
Yeah. Luckily, Ian had a solution. He had, what did you bring over, Ian?
It was that, it's what you told me that you used when you used to work in the theater.
Oh, the pick stick?
The pick stick, yeah.
Yeah. It's like a long stick, and you pull the trigger on one end, and it's got claws. It closes and opens.
Yeah, it's like an arm claw, pretty much.
Yeah, it's for picking up trash. That's really what it's for.
Yeah. Here's another interesting fact. When we were done with all that, we had to turn on the train to pull the trains back into the station, because the train was sticking out in the track, and we had to go over to the garages. We had to open them up. We had to, it wasn't a pain in the butt, but still,
I just didn't want the train sitting out on the track while the arcade was open. So I figured, let's just get them back in the station. But we had to move the trains, and we've done this before. We had to move the trains because where I needed the ladder to hang the lights above the man and dog's roof, the trains are in the way, so you got to move the train so I can get the ladder back there. And I thought, oh, that's funny. That's like a 4.0 callback there.
Yeah.
That picture, because there's a picture of me like that in 4.0.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm wearing the same shirt that I wore in 4.0.
Everybody's seen your shark death, right?
I hope so. I think it's a good little documentary. Not bad for a movie 20 years to make.
Yeah.
I'm just glad that that's finally done.
Yep, and you got Ian, putting up Tensile Toe around.
And this music has been in every single Christmas edition since the first one.
Yeah. I actually found a version of Joy to the World where it was actually sung by a jazz singer.
Oh, really?
And I think I showed it to you at one point. Yep, and that's me on camera right there.
Yeah, you're always behind the camera. We got to get you in here more.
Yeah.
I feel like it's too much on me and Ian all the time. Like, Alex, you don't get enough moments in this.
Yeah. Don't worry, when 3.0 comes, there's going to be a lot of those moments.
3.0 was in 2020. You mean part 3?
Oh, part 3.
I'm kidding.
Sorry.
No, you're right.
It's 6:30 at night. My brain's fried. It's been a long few days for me.
Now, here's a good one. This solved the problem. How do I get a good Blockbuster and a Pizza Hut commercial? Here we go. Wait, is this Pizza Hut or Domino's?
Pizza Hut, I believe. Dude, their stuffed crust pizzas from Pizza Hut are so good.
Let's eat our pizza the wrong way.
Yep.
Crust first.
And Blockbuster. Pizza Hut and Blockbuster make an excellent combo.
Yeah.
Yep.
And of course, this is a classic. I will never stop using this one.
No. Every year they always play this.
I didn't use the M&Ms. You know, they do exist. Oh, Santa! I didn't use that one this year, and I should have.
Yeah. Like, I saw it multiple times.
Yeah, now this is the full version, because this I used in 4.0, but I used the short version. This is the long version.
Is this the one that you saw on Nickelodeon way back when?
Yeah, this was 2001, this commercial. This was on Nickelodeon for a couple of years, this commercial, and I remember it. Because I just remember the snowman dressed like Elvis singing Blue Christmas. That's what I remember from this.
Oh, that song. Grandma got
song,
one.
That song can rot. I hate that song. I hate that song. You know what? Let's talk about some Christmas songs that I hate. Let's
talk about that while this is playing.
I'm too lazy to make a video. Let's talk about it. So here are the Christmas songs that Andrew Boylan hates and wishes would just die and rot and never be played on the radio. Let's just forget they ever existed. Dominic the Donkey can rot. I hate that song so much. I think it's every time I hear that, ching, 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 I turn the station. I'm like, nope, I'm done.
Hee-haw, hee-haw.
I hate all these songs more than All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey. Okay, and I like that song. I just hate the fact that they overplay it so much. But okay, so Dominic the Donkey, I can't stand. I can't stand Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. That's the stupidest song I've ever heard. I don't like the song. Oh, there was a couple of them.
I think the one thing that you hate the most also was that Bruce Springsteen song.
Oh yeah, his Santa Claus is coming to town. That's the worst Christmas drink.
Santa Claus is coming to town. Like, dude.
Santa Claus is coming to town. It makes me
like drunk or something.
It makes me angry at Bruce Springsteen because like I never thought that guy could sing. I know he's got talent, but just like in the way that Bob Dylan can't sing, he's good with lyrics. Okay,
yeah.
Like Bob Dylan's good with he can't sing, but he's a good lyricist. But yeah, I don't like that song. The number one song I hate, I think we can all agree on this, is the Christmas Shoes. That song, I remember when that song first came out. I was 9 years old in 4th grade. I hated it. Now this commercial, I love. I'm a big fan of the Snowman. This is a great parody, and it's hilarious. We're falling through the air. I was laughing.
Yeah, what brand are they promoting here? Is it like a soda or something?
It's called Ira Brew. This was actually a UK commercial.
Ah, right.
Yeah, so that drink you probably
it made
never
sense
heard of.
because the Snowman. I think the Snowman first came out in the UK and then came to America. Yeah.
Yes, it was, and it's a great. If you haven't seen the Snowman, check it out. It's on YouTube. You can.
Yeah, you can find it.
It's a short film, and it's all with no dialogue. It's great. That's
well, why does he... Bro, that just...
I love how the snowman... Like, watch this. Oh, I don't like that smell. Like, that's great. I love it.
Have a phenomenal Christmas.
And then... and there was actually a sequel commercial, and I saw that, and I'm like, oh, I'll put that in the next commercial break. That'd be funny. Kind of like last year with the Home Alone commercials.
Yeah. You
saw Macaulay Culkin and then Joe Pesci's version of it.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, that was a nice little nostalgic commercial they did right there. Now, you hate the Christmas Shoes, you hate the Bruce Springsteen rendition, you hate Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer.
Those are all the ones I can think of. You know, here's the thing with the Christmas Shoes. That's a song that I've always not liked only because it made me cry when I was a kid.
Yeah.
But now I just really, really just hated that song. Patton Oswalt did a bit on that song. You watch it on YouTube, you're going to laugh so hard to that bit. And I don't like Patton Oswalt, but that bit was hilarious. Only because I don't like the song.
Yeah, Andrew had to play a tough game of surgeon when it comes to the wiring.
Yeah. Now you know how it's all plugged in and how we wired it.
Yeah.
Instead of telling you, I'll just show you. You guys did a good job here. You did good.
Yeah, let me tell you, putting that garland around that weight scale was actually a little bit of a pain. Mm-hmm. Because you had to, you'll see for yourself because I had to keep tucking it behind that metal pole. And I had to, you know what I mean? I can't wait for this commentary to go up just to hear people react to your singing on Bruce Springsteen. That was golden.
And you know what everyone's going to do? They're all going to make memes about those songs. Like, oh, he hates this, and I'm just going to exploit the crap out of it because he hates it. Yeah, go right ahead. I don't hate those songs with a passion, but it's just if they ever come on the radio, I turn the station. I could care less about those songs.
Yeah. And then it's fitting because last year when we did a commentary for... Christmas at the Railway Station, we talked about the Christmas specials and movies that we hate.
Yeah, now let's talk about more Christmas songs that we don't like. I'll tell you which ones I do like. I do like Mariah Carey's Christmas album.
You made a face right there.
Which I've had that for years, ever since it came out. Celine Dion's Christmas album, I tried telling you guys about it.
Yeah,
That's
that was great.
one.
For those who don't know, just a year after Titanic came out, Celine Dion was at the height of her popularity.
Yeah.
She made a Christmas album called, what is it, The Very Special Times?
These Are Special Times. It's one of the songs. That's one of the songs on the album. These Are Special Times, and it's really good.
She really knocked it out of the ballpark with that one.
Everybody in my family had that Christmas album. My aunts had it, my grandparents had it, my mom played it constantly, making cookies in the kitchen and watching Rudolph on video cassette on TV in 1997 or 98. I just remember listening to those songs. Especially, you know why everybody bought it? Because the prayer with the duet she did with Andrea Bocelli's on it. Everybody went nuts for that song because it was just so good.
Yeah, by the way, that Christmas tree that we had for this special, this bit right here.
Yeah, I thought, you know what, let's film this because you guys want to see the tunnel and we'll show you the inside of the tunnel. So I figured you guys would like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one. The problem is you can't push the trains backwards.
I was about to say that.
Yeah, they don't go backwards. It's like Willy Wonka. You got to go forwards to go back. Better press on. It literally is the same thing.
Yeah. The trains weren't heavy. They were a little bit heavy to push. That's the thing.
Well, we're pushing two trains at the same time. Well, Ian's pushing. I'm just gliding it. I can't push. Yeah, and we didn't need to push them around totally. We just needed enough space to get the ladder where I needed it. So.
And that's the inside of the tunnel, ladies and gentlemen.
There it is.
The kids will get up. Yep, the kids will get upset that I want to go see the tunnel.
Well, now you can see the tunnel anytime you want. There it is. And by the way, those vents going up, we installed those in 2016
when the pizza shop came, right?
Yeah, those are for the pizza shop. So they weren't always there. There was a lot more room in there until 2016 when the pizza shop came in.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're pushing it, and we're good. Now we can get the ladder there.
Yeah, it was but like I said, that was a pain in the butt right there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that Christmas tree. How long have you had that Christmas tree? 2001.
2001. We bought it from G Boys, and in Marlton, and that has been our Christmas tree every Christmas until 2017, because my sister wanted a real one so badly. It had been a long time since we had a real one, because we always had a real one growing up in the 90s. We always did. Mm-hmm. And then we got a fake one in 2001, and that was the one we used. And it was so much fun putting that up every year. I remember being 10, 11, 12 putting that thing up.
Yeah. It seems like, though, every year when we put it up, it was... well, first of all, when we were putting the tree up, the little colored tags started to fall off because of how old they were getting.
Yeah, that's how.
So we had a hard time trying to figure out which piece goes where.
Yeah, but we'll figure it out when we take it down. And the other thing is, that Christmas tree was actually... We didn't put... Okay, so when we did Christmas at the railway station, there's a bit at the end when they're singing the song from Rex and Tex, and we're sitting on the couch.
Yeah.
There's a Christmas tree in the room with us. It's that tree. That was we used the Christmas tree in our house last year for Christmas because we couldn't put it up there last year. So
yeah.
So we still put it up, and it's in the special. So it's been technically in every single Man and Dog Christmas special that we've done, except 5.0. Actually, it wasn't in 5.0.
Yeah,
it was not.
Well, that's because we were very limited with time in that.
Yeah, but it was in Christmas at the railway station, which I didn't think it would be.
Yeah, it's like a running cameo at this point.
It is. Yeah.
Yep. Eventually, there's going to come a time where we're going to have to get a new tree, but we don't have to worry about that right now. So. Yeah,
like a lot of needles are falling off. They've been falling off for years, like ever since 2003.
And not to mention when we're fluffing it out, some pieces just came right off.
Yeah, but it still works.
Yeah,
these lights I've had since 2021, maybe 2020, and they still work fine. These lights.
Yeah, I think they're new. I think because they're new, they're going to last you a bit.
Yeah, well, we don't light them that often because we only light them when we're open at the pier instead of every night, on my house.
Yeah.
Because I remember hanging those on my house back in, 2017, 2018, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, that roof, man. Whew.
Yeah, at some point I want to paint that roof, get rid of that green.
Yeah, where's...
It's fun touching that. Yeah, it's gross. Nobody cleans it. It's hard to clean.
Did they paint that green during the color paint job?
Yeah, in 07 they did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That explains it.
well, we never fixed it back because that was the one thing John told Dan and I to do when we did in 2014, almost 10 years ago, believe it or not. I can't believe it's been 10 years. He said, the one thing I don't want you to paint is I don't want you going on the roof because I don't know how sturdy it is, so we never did the roof. But that doesn't mean we can't get a paint roller and attach it to a stick and roll the paint on that way. We can do that.
Yeah, we just got to find a very long stick.
We do. We have them in the shop. I used it. You saw me use it when I was painting the monorail track. So we can use it, and we got the ladder. We just put the ladder on opposite sides, and we can do it. We can get the paint on there. We can paint it black or brown. I might just paint it Fairfax brown, make it easier. I can't make it look the same way, but at least we can get rid of the green, which is good.
Yeah. Yeah, I was trying to do some experiments with the camera shots. You know, like I was trying very slow zoom ins, kind of like a even though it's technically a TV special, it's technically like still it was a good. I was trying to experiment, No,
and this is fun. Like it's fun doing this, but I feel like we try to make it new every year. Because we feel like, again, that's one of the reasons why I didn't have them do Rocky Top at the end of this. Like I think cool guys said, how come you guys didn't do Rocky Top? It's because we do that every single year. Don't you guys want to see something different? I mean, this is our 7th time. I mean, how many times are we going to have them do Rocky Top at the end, In fact, the footage I have them doing when they do Country Roads at the end, that was actually filmed on New Year's Eve last year.
Yeah, you guys will see that in a bit. The New Year's footage. You'll see just how crazy this park gets every year for New Year's.
I wish we were because it was raining last year, so we didn't get to open the monorail last year, and I really wanted to. I mean, we still had a party up there. Like some of the guys came up, but still, it would have been great if it was like 2021. Like we were jammed, man. Everybody was up there. I wish we had more cameras and we made like a man and dog rockin' New Year's Eve kind of special. That would have been great.
That would be a lot of fun to do.
Just have the man and dog play constantly. You with the camera, filming everybody, filming everyone's reactions. Me waving to the camera, Ian waving. Like that would have been great. And people having s'mores and hot chocolate up there.
Yeah.
Because once we start getting into it, even people that are waiting in line going on the monorail that don't know about the channel and don't know about this, like they'll get into it too. Yeah. I know they will. They will. Because everyone's there to have fun. Maybe 2023 we can do that. I mean, New Year's is in a month, so we'll see what we can do.
Crazy that we're already almost entering 2024.
I know, we're getting there.
I'm already at the end game with my college career. I'll be getting my bachelor's degree in a couple semesters. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And
I'm looking forward to 2024. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun year for us.
It's going to be a hard year. Just telling you ahead of time. It's going to be tough. But some good things are going to come out of it. Trust me when I say that. I know it might not seem that way, but trust me, I believe in my heart that a lot of good things are going to come out of 2024. You'll see. So anyway, this is actually looking really good. Yeah, that was the first time we did take Tony's head off. And Ian, thank you for fixing that plant. I've been meaning to get to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's lopsided.
Yep, so... Yeah, the garland was a little tough, too, behind, we had to make sure that it's level and such.
Yeah, we fixed that.
And we always know exactly where the holes are because they're still there.
Yeah, I didn't want to make a million holes in that wood because that wood is historic. I didn't want to keep butchering it, so I always put it in the same hole that it's been in since I made it. Now this was good. I'm glad we didn't use tape or safety pins. I'm glad you sewed it on to make it look more realistic. Although it would have been cool if you sewed Tony's hands to make like a fist, make it look like he's actually holding it. You know what I mean? That would have been funny.
Yeah.
I think we got another commercial break coming up.
I believe so. Yeah. So how long is this going to take? You can't rush art. That is true.
I never knew he said the word art. It sounds like he says you can't rush out. I always thought I didn't know what that meant, but that's what it sounded like to me for years.
That's funny. Yep, we got the greens right here, yep.
Yeah, here we go.
We'll be right back. That's from the Eric Andre show, by the way.
Yeah. Now, this is from the Rudolph VHS from 1996. And this is a long...
Yeah, like 6 hours.
Yeah, that's why it's $50. It's 3 VHS cassettes.
Sheesh.
That's why it's so much, but...
Yeah, I had that on tape on VHS.
You have that VHS cassette that they're promoting here?
Yeah, I did. I don't know if I still have it.
I still have never seen this. I've seen pieces of it. I just know that Robert Powell never closes his eyes as Jesus. He never blinks in this. That's the only thing I remember from this. But it was good, the pieces I've seen. And here's the sequel.
Ah, yes, the thrilling conclusion. And he jumps into a...
You think this tale is done.
No, he jumps aboard a seaplane when he looks for vengeance.
I wonder if there's a third version of this. If there's a third one, if they ever followed up. I couldn't find one. I only found the second one. I don't know if there is a third one. If there is, let me know.
That would be hilarious to see.
Yes. This looks just like the animated short film. It's really quite eerie.
Yeah, it looks spot on, too.
The island brew is mine. Now we're wrestling in the air. And then Santa shows up, I think. Yeah.
And then Santa shows up. He's like, "Hey, I got your drink. You want to come and get it?"
Yeah, so like, is there a part 3? I don't know.
Yeah.
I had to use this. This was a good commercial.
Oh, by the way, that's Macaulay Culkin, by the way.
Of course it is.
I didn't know. First of all, I never thought it was Macaulay Culkin until I was like, okay, yeah. I think it's the ending of his commercial that gave it away.
Yeah.
Man, look how young he was,
Yeah,
man.
he's like 10 years old here.
Yeah.
Home Alone 2.
Yeah.
Now in theaters.
That's what gave it away, you know. Yeah. Home Alone 2 is a good sequel. I like that one.
It's like Jaws. It's the only kind of good sequel in the series. Like, I've said this before. I like Home Alone 3 and 4. They're not good, but I do like them.
Oh, Pillsbury Doughboy. I love Pillsbury Doughboy. He's cute.
Oh, the holiday... I remember these holiday cookies. I remember them. It's been a long time.
There's actually another commercial they did using the same thing where they were advertising the plush toys.
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
I know you've seen this commercial, but I can't help it. I love it. This is great.
Yeah. Well, hey, didn't you use this last year?
I think so. I think I did. Frosty Returns was good. It looks like a Peanuts cartoon.
But if Marcy got a haircut.
Well, you can tell it's Peanuts because Bill Melendez worked on that.
You could tell, yeah. I could definitely see it now. Yeah.
Yeah, Charles in this looks like Marcy got a haircut. That's what Charles looks like.
Yeah.
It's literally Marcy with short hair.
Yeah. And then you got Rudolph here.
Rudolph's great. I love this. Who doesn't love this? This is so good.
Dude, actually, I was watching the sequel a lot recently, The Island of Misfit Toys, and...
Yeah, any good or nah?
It's not bad. I mean, it's got Jamie Lee Curtis, it's got Richard Dreyfuss, those guys. Mm-hmm. Rick Moranis is actually in that one, too.
Okay. That's one of my favorite ones. I love that.
Little drummer boy, yeah.
I love that.
Frosty the Snowman, of course.
Yeah, Jimmy Durante, Frosty the Snowman. I always loved his voice.
Yeah.
Now, this is why I put this commercial in here, because you actually found this at a thrift store, and I couldn't believe you found this.
Yes, I did.
I had this when I was a kid, and I lost the box a long time ago. And I said, dude, take a picture of yourself. We got to put it in. I got to put it in here. Here it is.
Yup.
Yeah, there it is.
And that's that's my video wall, by the way, in my bedroom.
I actually have a picture of myself opening that box set on Christmas Day in 1996. And I was 3, and I have that picture somewhere, and I'm going to post it as soon as I find it. And this is a Christmas classic. For those who haven't seen it, type in Merry Christmas, Mr. Bean. You're going to laugh so hard.
Yeah, this was great.
Yeah, again, it's all without dialogue. It's great.
Yeah, Mr. Bean.
I mean, I like Rowan Atkinson a lot more on Blackadder.
Yeah, Blackadder was hilarious.
But Mr. Bean's hilarious. Like, this is hysterical. The ending of this, I am so jealous of. Like, I wish I thought of that. That's how good the ending to that is. Mm-hmm. It's so good. That's like one of the best gotcha jokes ever.
Yeah. I never see the Blackadder Christmas Carol special.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh, you'll love it. You'll love it. We watched the New Year's time travel episode,
yeah,
remember?
Yeah, back and
remember.
forth.
But you liked that one, right?
Yeah, that's hilarious.
You're going to love the Christmas one. I don't have Blackadder on DVD. I might get that at some point because I can't find it anywhere on like the streaming stuff, and I just rather I like having physical media.
You can actually buy a DVD collection that you could get from like Amazon or something.
Yeah, we have the whole series on DVD.
Yeah, I just prefer having physical media. I don't like streaming. I don't. I know people think it's easy. You know, and I said this to Ian the other day. Okay, yeah, streaming's convenient and everything, but okay, streaming doesn't have everything on it. And number two, what are you going to do when the internet blacks out?
I think you said this Christmas at the railway station.
Yeah.
Well, I'll repeat it. What are you going to do when the internet blacks out, guys? What are you going to do?
Pop in the
DVD or the videotape. There you go.
Yeah.
Or if you already have a digital file of it on a flash drive or SD card, there you go as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, they look so much better than what they look.
That shirt looks a lot better on him.
Yeah, the fact that we were able to do this for the first time in like 2 years makes it special, you know.
Yeah, we kind of did it last year, but we did like a rushed job because it was after Christmas. We didn't bring all the Christmas stuff back.
Yeah, but this is the first time that we bought like a good, decent majority of it back, you know.
Yeah, and I like that you did some VHS filtering on here. I do admire that.
Yeah,
that was a callback to 4.0. 4.0 was like that, dude. We had so much fun doing 4.0. That was a lot of fun to do that one.
Yeah. Yeah, 2021 was definitely a busy year for you guys. I can definitely tell you, yeah.
And Christmas at the railway station was fun to do, too. That was a lot of fun going through all the footage that we didn't use. Because I didn't think we had a lot, and turns out we did.
Yeah. Yeah, that Wonder Bear ornament.
That's a Christmas card right there. Just get rid of the Actors 317, and there's your Christmas card.
Yep. Merry Christmas from your friends at Wonderland to us. Yep. Yeah, the reason why the garage doors were open was because the arcade was open to the public.
Yeah, the arcade's open during the week, but everything else is closed. On weekends, the rides are open. But it's just the inside. That's it. Oh, good old Nickmas. 2000 through 2004 was Nickmas for me.
Yeah.
That's when it was great. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, SpongeBob. The SpongeBob Christmas specials were the best. The Christmas Who special and the...
What in the name of the Alamo is wrong with you, SpongeBob?
What? You never heard of Christmas?
And everyone pretends to like the fruitcake.
Truth be told, I never had fruitcake.
You don't want it.
It's gross, huh?
Honestly, dude, I would rather have... you know what kind of cake I love? Like that's kind of like fruitcake, but it tastes better. I'm drawing a blank here. It's apple nut bread.
That sounds good.
Apple nut bread or just apple bread. I always say don't put nuts in it.
What about banana bread?
I don't like banana bread that much.
No.
No, I always like apple nut bread. You know, I'm going to ask my mom to make that for Christmas Eve because we're having Christmas Eve. We're having the whole family over at the house. And I'm like we're getting Chick-fil-A and she's making chocolate killer cake because, of course, my cousin loves that. And she's requested it. But I'm like, no, we gotta make an apple cake or something. We got to do something with that. It's so good.
I love apple pie.
Apple pie is good. You know what else is good? Pumpkin pie with some whipped cream.
I tried apple pie. I tried pumpkin pie, and I wasn't too thrilled.
Really? Oh, dude, that's so good.
Sorry if I made enemies by saying that statement.
With whipped cream on it? Oh, man, that's good.
Actually, you know what's good? A slice of apple pie with Cool Whip and vanilla ice cream.
It's actually pronounced Cool Whip. You get the joke.
You mean Cool Whip? Cool Whip.
You're eating hair.
Yeah, this was I believe this was shot Wednesday or something.
I think we're officially in Wednesday now, which was the day before.
Oh wait, I don't think no, this was Thursday.
No, this was Wednesday night. I went back Wednesday night after I dropped you guys off because there was still stuff I still wanted to do. Yeah, wrapping gifts and making the cardboard boxes. This turned out really good. I wish we had Clark Griswold the shingles on the roof. I would have liked to have done that, but we just
Speaking
didn't
of
have the
Clark
money.
Griswold, I actually...
Here it is.
Yep, that's
a
the
fun
slide shot.
Look
yeah.
at that. I mean, that's not
I
bad.
like that, yeah.
That's pretty good.
I actually have a cardboard cutout of Clark Griswold.
Is it him smiling and holding the turkey? With
No,
the
the
Santa hat?
presents.
What?
The presents.
Oh, the presents. That's right.
What if we just got him, like, just peeking behind the man and dog? That would have been funny.
That would have been hilarious.
Yeah. Christmas Vacation's like one of my all-time favorite things to watch during this time of year.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. Please tell me that you went down the slide when you're done.
I was thinking about it, and I didn't. Yeah, I was going to sew that onto Rocky's hands, but we didn't have time, so I just wrapped it around his hands instead. But we did sew it onto Bubba. We did sew the garland onto Bubba's hands and on Tony's hands. There's the train. I was happy. Ian, thank you for bringing that back.
Yep, no problem.
Yeah. We have to keep a steady supply of battery because, it's going to get colder and colder now, so, and the batteries are going to drain quicker, so.
Yeah.
Very smooth time lapse, too.
Yeah, that's the fastest I can fast forward it. This turned out really well.
Ian, if you got the Polar Express train, that would have been a good excuse for Andrew to put in the Polar Express commercial in there. Yep. Yeah, he could not. Yep.
Yeah, I got a good idea for next year's Christmas special. I think you're gonna love it. Next year's gonna be fun.
Mm-hmm.
I got a good idea. I got a lot of good ideas. Let's make it like a 3-hour long special. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No.
It turned into
An A.B. in a films
mini
movie.
series.
Actually, no, I'm like a movie theater experience.
Now that footage was actually shot last year, right before I brought it up for 5.0.
Yep. That's,
This was good. I liked this segue. Because I had all that extra space. This shot here was going to be a teaser for 6.0. I was going to release this on Wednesday night, and I never did. But I still liked it, and I put it in anyway. Yeah, I left that space open for a reason. It was supposed to say tomorrow night, 6.0 comes out.
The Beatles.
Yeah, Beatles Now and Then was great. Did you guys hear that song?
Yeah, I did.
That was great.
I was on my college campus when that song dropped. I listened to it, and it was quite something.
Here's what I want to say: if you're a Beatles fan and you don't know about the Beatles anthology, get these 3 albums. That's the first album. New music, new songs. All 4 of them are on it. It's great.
What, all 4 members?
All 4 of them are on that. All 3 of them. Yeah. If you liked Now and Then and you like that all 4 members were on that song, get the Beatles anthology. You'll love those. And even some songs that were never released in the 60s, but were recorded are on that. It's great.
Oh, IHOP.
Of course, IHOP pancakes I had to get. This was clever, who that guy is. Mm-hmm. Did you pick up on who that guy is?
No.
Here, look at his mailbox.
Ebenezer Scrooge.
The 4th.
The 4th, that's funny.
IHOP pancakes.
That's
pancakes. Good. Radio Shack.
Radio Shack.
Oh.
Here's another one for you. Circuit City. Remember that one?
I remember. They went under a long time ago. 2007 they went under.
Yeah, I remember Circuit City.
So do I.
Radio Shack was awesome. I loved it.
Circuit City was like Radio Shack, but it was bigger. It was like the Best Buy for Radio Shack.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Yeah. Radio Shack was cool. I liked going in there when it was around.
Yeah. All that analog equipment, back when analog was king, before digital came around.
Reese's.
Reese's. Oh, yeah. I'm like Randy watching the Food Network right now on South Park. Looking at this.
Another Pizza Hut ad. Yum.
This was good. This Pizza Hut. Last year and I think the year before, we had that triple treat box commercial from Pizza Hut. Oh, yeah. That got me craving Pizza Hut so badly. That looked so good.
We actually did have Pizza Hut on Christmas Eve together, didn't we?
We did. Yeah.
Yeah, that
was good.
Yeah, it was a couple of buddies came along and we had like a little Christmas celebration at Pizza Hut together as friends. So.
Yep.
Yeah, and I hadn't had Pizza Hut in years. Like that was good to have it again.
Here's a good combo: Pizza Hut and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh, that would be great.
Yes.
And that was actually the same day I gave you the Star Wars VHS.
Yes,
Oh,
she
that's
gave me.
right,
Yeah,
that's
you gave.
right.
Yeah, for those who don't know, Ian actually gave me the entire. Gave me like a box set of the entire trilogy, the original trilogy, Star Wars: Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi on videotape, and it was the 1990 release.
Yeah, before George Lucas screwed it up.
Yep.
Yep, before George Lucas woke
Yeah.
up one day and said, "You know what? Let me destroy the lives of Star Wars fans just by doing this."
And then let me make the prequels and go even further. And then I'll sell it to Disney, and then they can take it from there, go even further. I don't care if I'm spoiling it for you. I'm not spoiling anything. She's Palpatine's granddaughter. No, that doesn't happen.
And not to mention, okay, listen, I know that this has nothing to do with this, but this is something that always bothered me. How in the heck did Palpatine survive that fall into the generator at the end of Return of the Jedi? It doesn't make sense.
He didn't. Just
You could-
assuming that he did, but he didn't.
I might have said this before, and I'm surprised maybe somebody has done this on YouTube or maybe not, because how could you not do this? But someone should just take every single little solitary thing wrong with the prequels and make a video out of it and just have Han Solo on a loop from Force Awakens saying, "That's not how the Force works." You can just have that on a loop for everything wrong. You can use that clip heavily in Phantom Menace because of how they explain it. Heavily use it in that.
Okay. Phantom Menace. The only good things from Phantom Menace was the lightsaber fight and the pod racing sequences. But other than that,
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Everything else is a giant meme. Jar Jar Binks, George Lucas. Why do you have to create Jar Jar? Why?
Oh no, Jar Jar's not as bad as the holiday special. That was far worse. That was far worse.
Dude, yeah. But look how fantastic it looks.
I know. Yeah, that's what I wanted 5.0 to be last year, but we just didn't. We just couldn't do it. But we did it here, which is great.
It looks awesome.
It does. It looks a lot better.
And not only, it pops out too. Dude. You're gonna want people saying, "Oh, I want to come up there. I want to see what's going on."
Yeah.
Oh, this bit.
Now this was Wednesday night. I'm putting boxes together, and I started thinking like, oh, I don't want people taking this, or because what if little kids think it's like real presents or something?
Yeah.
So I'm like, don't. It's just a box. And then all of a sudden that clip popped in my head. I'm like, okay, we're doing this. This is going in. That's a good idea. So I'm like, yeah. That huge zit is disgusting.
Yeah, that's why when you did that update video, you had to wear your glasses.
Yeah, I didn't want people to see it, but you still see it even though I'm wearing it.
I couldn't buy you this present.
So I got
just
you
need
this box. That's what I got you.
Oh, deja vu. That brought me back.
Yeah, 2023.
Yep.
And it's definitely not from 4.0. It's new VHS
No, this
stuff.
is new. Nope, this is all new VHS stuff when we did 6.0 or 7.0 or whatever it is.
No, it's 6.0. Christmas at the Railway Station doesn't count. It counts as a special, but not as a Christmas edition. Because it's just 4.0.
Christmas.
It's
now I'm
4.0.
thinking about it. We should rename Christmas at the Railway Station as Man and Dog Christmas Edition 4.5 Christmas at the Railway Station.
That's even longer than this one. That's a longer title. Nah, we got a Christmas at the Railway Station. I always like that title. It's funny because we used that title, and then I came up with the title Winter Wonderland, and I was so ticked off. I'm like, oh, Winter Wonderland would have been a better title.
That low quality?
Yeah,
you sent it.
You sent it to me in low quality. I don't know what that's about, but that's okay.
Yeah, I didn't know how that happened. Like, I sent it to you via text message too.
Yeah,
that was
it's
one of
okay.
the options. Like you were able to make a video low quality in that.
No, I didn't. It wasn't supposed to look like that, but I guess something happened to the file when I sent it to you.
Yeah, it's all right. This is like the 20th time we've shown what it looks like, so I think they get it.
Yeah.
Besides, I was editing this like a madman the day of, actually.
Yeah. How long did it take for you to put this together when you were editing it?
Like 3-4 hours, maybe 5 hours.
Uh-huh.
But then it took 4 hours just to export.
Ah.
Wow, that's a lot clearer.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, here's the snow. And then the garland, and I put the garland on the fence. Like,
This was
the
Thursday.
next day.
Now, I believe this was Thursday when you shot this.
Yeah,
Thanksgiving Day.
This was Thursday morning, yeah, at like 11 o'clock in the morning. and we were only there for like an hour. And then
Now,
we
the reason why I wasn't in that footage is because I had to be at my house monitoring the turkeys, so...
Yeah, but we wanted to... I really just wanted to get the train up there and get the snow, and then the garland and everything else on the fence, I put that on Friday, but we didn't film that, so... I would have filmed it, but I should have made the special come out later instead of on Thanksgiving Day. I should have waited.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought it would have been done by then, but... We've done it before. Remember we had like a whole week, like in the early days, we had like a whole week to get this ready, and it would be out like on the end of the week.
Yeah.
I think we did that with the first one, and I think we did it with the first 3. I think.
Well, that looks great.
Yeah, and that golden ball ornament hanging above Henrietta, that I got at True Value. I saw that. They had red ones and green ones and gold, and I'm like, yeah, let me get the gold one. I can hang it from the hook where the disco ball was.
Yeah. From Frontier Saga.
Yeah, this looks really good.
Yeah.
I really do like it. Yeah, this is nice. It's a shame the public won't get to see it look like this live because all the lights have to be on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it does look good.
Yep.
And again, you've seen all this a million times, but I wanted to show it again. Because you never know if it's our last Christmas special. You never know.
No.
That's why we make so many. You never know.
Yeah.
Like we say next year, but hey, anything can happen. I'm not saying like the place is going to close or we're going to die or something like that, but you never know. We make so many because I want there to be as many as we can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I keep making them. Like we did a series this summer.
Yeah. And actually, we're going to try to do a commentary for Frontier Saga very soon as well.
Yeah, we'll do that at some point. Yeah.
I absolutely love that Wonder Barrel ornament.
Yeah, it's a good ornament. I like that. They were going to throw that out, and I took it.
All right, now this footage here, this was New Year's Eve at Wonderland Pier.
Of 2022 going
Look
into
how
23.
crazy it is, man.
It was, and it was good. I liked it. There's Dan. There's his cameo at State.
I'm singing in the rain. I'm singing in the rain.
I'm glad we got Dan in here somehow, which is good.
Every time I see him do that, it reminds me of that bit where Gene Kelly does that.
And that picture was taken when we did 6.0.
Yeah.
So. And just end it here.
Yep. Now, is there anything that you would hope to do for next year, or you want to keep it a surprise?
Oh, for part 3?
No, for next Christmas special, if we ever get around to it.
I got a small idea of what we can do for next Christmas, and it's going to be more or less the same, but I got a few twists in there, and I think you guys are going to like it. I don't want to reveal stuff yet. We got a year, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, but it'll be fun.
Yeah. A lot of fun stuff coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2024 is going to be fun. Oh, I absolutely love this.
Now, that was filmed on Wednesday night when I was leaving. I wanted to get one shot of Stanton's. And again, I did this in Christmas at the railway station, so I wanted to do it again.
Yep.
Well, guys, this is
2024 is going to be a fun year. We got Bringing Back the 90s Part 3. Yeah. When you see the teaser trailer, you guys are going to go nuts.
You're going to love
Trust
it.
me.
So let's get some s'mores and we'll watch The Grinch.
Yep, the good old Grinch special.
Yes, let's watch it.
Yep.
It's not going to die on us this time.
No, if this dies out, we're going to go to the store and be like, you gave me a cruddy tape.
We're going to have to go and get the VHS from my
video store.
My Blockbuster shelf and pop it in. We're going to have to if it dies on us. Let's see, does it die on us? Oh, who am I kidding? I edited this thing.
Read by Boris Karloff, too.
All right, guys. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Ah, we got to get the tape.
No!